Hey YouTube fans, and welcome back to another episode of Jin Gaming TV. And today, we're going to be delving into a game from 2017 called Grim Dawn. So let's give it a go. Not gonna lie, I picked this up probably 2 or 3 days ago, over the weekend, and I wanted to see what it was about. It was a recommendation through Steam, and I was like, what? Just kind of searching and seeing if we couldn't find something else to play. Not that I'm bored with the games that we were playing. I just wanted to start incorporating a larger variety of content outside of Path of Exile and some of the other titles I've been covering. And I found this game from 2017 that looked pretty interesting. It looked like we could get many hours out of it. And not to mention, you can pick this up for $10. So if this looks like something you guys would like to play, you might give it a shot, because like I said, it was on sale. I think I picked it up for $10 or less. And judging by it, it looks like we'll get, it's got a deep, rich storyline. Lots of gameplay, similar to titles like Diablo and Path of Exile as well. That action RPG genre, hack and slash type of game. So let's see what it's got to offer for us. Mind you guys, you're getting the new stuff just as much as I am. I've never played this. Some of you might have seen this title before, but I personally, I've never played it. So, yeah, looking forward to it. We're going to create another character. Fresh character run. Just as everyone else knows me. My internet life. Jin Gaming TV. I don't know if they have multiplayer or anything like that on here. We better not put it on veteran or hardcore. It's probably the better option. I know you can change your character class, but it looks like we have to start as some sort of warrior, sword and shield type. Normal difficulty, single player, or main campaign. We'll go with main campaign. Accept that. Single player. We can join multiplayer or host online. I don't know anything about that. Game guide. So, looks like all we have to do is accept. Let's check it out, man. I'm stoked. Not getting any game audio here. I'll resolve that later, guys. We're not getting any game audio, but I'm not going to be too messed up about it right now. I'm not going to delve too deep into getting it started while we're live here. So we'll just deal with it, and I'll make sure I'll get it right once for the next stream. So we'll just be this guy. So you're possessed or you're strung up. Seems the spirit fled your body before the life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue. Our main protagonist, where can I find the captain? He's up the road in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down. So, similar to Path of Exile, it seems like we were being hung. And we got cut down from the hanging tree. League of Legends, I'm not a huge fan of League of Legends. Just saying. What are you standing around here for? If you're not going to make yourself useful, we may as well get another noose ready. No sense in keeping you around another mouth to feed. Alright, we'll be on our way. Let's check it out. So, I'm not sure. So we need scrap and iron to rebuild this. So we can't go that far. That's a block. So we need to find I like where we can make our character creation at. Because I don't want to stay stuck as a sword and shield guy. I mean, it's cool and all. Like, I don't mind being the warrior class, but I want to see what we have to choose from because I know there's multiple classes to choose from. So we almost got hung. Didn't really see the sense in it, but again, you really should go speak with the captain. He'll be here when dealing whether there's a place for you here at Devil's Crossing. All right, take care. Very well. But make it quick. The longer you linger, the more dead gather at the lower crossing. What is the situation here? What are the ethereals? Never mind. We can find Burial Hill. The ethereals really scramble your memories on. The world has turned into a nightmare, and there are things far worse than walking corpses out there. This old prison now serves as the last human refuge in these parts. We get the occasional drifter passing through here with tales of other sanctuaries, but nothing I've been able to confirm. Alright. Let's just accept a quest. Says, greetings, this is Lance. We've traveled through the world in search of one worthy of my collection. Are you such one? So, are these the different character classes? I'm not for sure here. Sorry, but I can't let you enter. You'll need to be cleared by the captain before letting you through. Alright. So let's get to some killing. I wanna slaughter some stuff. Let's see what we got here. Any special abilities? Constitution is converted into health when you're out of combat. So as long as we're not fighting, we regen. That is a lot of regen really quickly. Boom. Almost instant. Alright. Get any special abilities or something, man? I wonder if I gotta unlock all those other character classes. Leveled up. Tonic, evade, elixir of spirit, various factions. So we don't have any map window, rift travel, weapon swap. So we could put this in shields. Physique, cunning, spirit, health. See if we just close the window for acceptance. Yeah, that's what it is. Get us some armor. That's a cool animation that he like literally bends over to pick up the item. That's not something we see too often. Even in a lot of the newer games. So we have a miss option, so our cunning might contribute to our hit factor. How frequently we hit. That's something that just makes sense, you know. I want to be able to pick different classes. I don't see how we do that. So we park this inventory. We see here. Stalwart Novus Tunic of Spawns. So pierce damage, defensive abilities, 1.8 to energy, regen per second. Superior Balrog's Bloody Arm. Requires higher physique to wield it, but then we can wield it. Better shield. What's we got here? I want to wield this bloody arm. I want to beat the shit out of people with a bloody arm. There we go. Now we have the level requirement. Looks pretty sick. I have to say, so far I'm liking it. It's not, I mean, graphically it looks like it's from, 2017. But so far so good, man. I've definitely played worse games. I wish I could bring my map down, get a better look at my map. See here. Ah, there we go. So we need to go up this way, or around this way, and check. There we go. Oh, that arm does some damage, bro. Look at that. One swiping already. Dang. Sick. I just picked up a two-handed sword too, man. Super sick. I want to be able to cast some spells or shoot an arrow or something. Pretty sure this thing's doing bleed damage or something too. Doing some sort of damage over time. A severed leg, that's pretty sick. Got a crit too. So this two-handed sword's pretty sick. Dang, both of these things are pretty strong. I'm gonna go ahead and put some points into cunning though. Increase our critical hit chance. And just for shits and giggles, we're going to throw this two-handed sword on here. We're going to try it out, man. We're going to see how it does in comparison to the bloody leg that we got. A bloody arm, my bad. It says it does less damage, but I'm not sure it calculates the bleed damage that this thing does. What is this? That is a portal. I thought it was something was gonna try to kill me. Ugh, one swipe, dude. One swipe. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. I could see how if I'm like not paying attention though, I could die. It's like an armor rating that's regenerative too, but at a much slower pace it looks like. Because there's this yellow stuff covering my health bar. I'm not sure what it is, but I think the shield would probably be more effective. Level 5. I didn't say if we had to repair items or anything either. Let's not get ourselves killed. Do you know that? Oh my god. Ice balls for days. I want to know how to switch my character class. Wish we could teleport. Bro, oh my god, the poison. The poison. Ooh, dude. We found some weapons. This is like regular quality weapons, though. It's like not stuff that we particularly need. So these green weapons are the strongest. Oh, we can get rifles. Pistols. Crossbows. Sick. It's an offhand weapon here. Magic offhand weapon. Scrap. We can sell this stuff for now. Might keep this. Don't need a shiv. No need for a shiv when you got a bloody severed arm to beat the crap out of people with. And unassigned points. So, let's go with more cunning. Oh. Alright. Back to it. Try not to get killed. Much easier than it looks to die. Try this bolt action rifle. Alright, let's see if we can throw on this rifle and see what it does. Why so much cunning? My god. Requires so much cunning. Doesn't look like anything takes bleed damage unless it can bleed. Which I guess makes sense, but kind of nullifies some of the weapons for certain uses, right? So this looks like a game that might be needing a secondary weapon. Just in case. So you can swap out in case you run into something really strong. Oh my god. We're just gonna run into this cave because we had nowhere else to go but die. I think that might be a boss monster. Oh, it just means loot. We just gotta be careful. Try not to trigger any more of the enemies. Come on. Why is my health not regenerating? Since we got bleed damage, we can give it a couple swipes and then run away like a chicken. Couple swipes, run. Couple swipes, run. Ah! We don't have our evade. Run. No, 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 no. There you go. I think he just keeps summoning those things endlessly, man. Some armor there. Oh, don't die. Jeez. I feel like I'm probably farther than I need to be. That's why these things are so tough. Because judging by modern games, there's a lot of people that be mad about how difficult this is. Yeah, boy. Yeah, give me the loot. Let's see what we got. Requires a high level spirit. So I'm assuming we can just put these weapons on, and that's actually what dictates what our class is. We don't have a spirit requirement to figure that out. And I think these might be set items. Not 100% sure. Just guessing here. It's good that the loot is randomized, though. Because, well, as far as I know. Because if the loot's randomized, that gives a high replay value to it. I played this old game called Wolves of Midgard. It's a really great game, but I think what would have made that game even more fun is if you didn't have a guaranteed drop rate of the loot that was supposed to drop in certain places. Because that means you could just actively farm in a way that was like, took down the replay value of the game. It's like if you know where every special item's going to be, outside of just playing it like 2 or 3 times because you wanted to make a different character class and you knew exactly right where to get the gear, it's about all you would play it just a couple of times. You only get about 20-30 hours out of it. Well, we cleared whatever that was. I thought it was a helmet that dropped, but it's not. It's a thing for magic users. I mean, I don't see myself just, mindlessly grinding this game out, but definitely having this game on the back burner so far. I think it is well worth it. For picking this game up for less than $10 and you get bored one night and you just have nothing better to do, or you just want to give your other games a break, this game is definitely worth the go. It's engaging. The storyline is actually pretty good. I know we can't really hear it right now, but the voice acting for the characters, for being a game as old as it is actually pretty good, and it's engaging enough. So it's honestly, and one of my favorite things about action RPGs is that the loots are randomized. That keeps you coming back. It's like, after, for those really high level players that, get really good at the game, action RPGs, you want to be able to come back to it and it not be, redundant and boring. So I feel like this games like this would actually keep you engrossed. And, for those really high level players, you go through there and you just mindlessly farm and to get better loot, to upgrade your character, so because after many hours of gameplay, who doesn't like to be godlike? You know what I mean? So you want your character to, just absolutely decimate everything it comes in contact with. But yeah, so far so good. Definitely worth picking up. I think with the expansions, you can get this game in total. Like I said, I got it on sale. I think for $30, and that includes 2 expansions with it. And so far, look, so far so good. I can only imagine once you get later on in the game and you get like really strong, the amount of loot pile that you're gonna have to be sifting through. Right now, this is like so what I gather from this is you want to make a mage character. It's not just like, going through there and choosing, I want to be a mage. So you click on a mage and then that's the character you use. No, it's more like, you have to find the items and then dump the allocated points into those certain things that make sense to becoming like a spellcaster or what have you. So, like, if I wanted to be a spellcaster, I would take a focus and a wand rather than the sword and shield, for example. We found a mall too. That's pretty cool. Things that require spirit, you're gonna have more aptitude for that sort of thing. Another thing is building a tank square away. Might not be a bad option, especially if we really don't know how to play, just to figure out the game. taking a lot of defense. Then it'll be more forgiving on us for dying. Been tanking some damage now. Whoa, 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 whoa. My bloody arm and or leg is not doing anything to these guys now. They're a heavily armored pack of monsters. And we don't get to pause. Oh, there's no way. We gotta take out that portal. What is that? Thing is ridiculously fast. Now we got all those other turds taken care of. We can take care of the boss monster here. It'll take us a little bit to chisel away at this damage. I mean, at these life points. Ridiculous. It's a boss monster. It happens. Oh my god. How did he heal? What? It's so dumb, bro. There we go. There we go. Nice. We got some better gear. We need a lot more physique points, though. I'm way ahead of where I need to be, too. Oh, and there's my level up. I was just putting stat points. Holy crap. Okay, so Nightblade. Nightblades were clandestine warriors that sold their services to the great houses of the Empire. Nightblades excel with all manner of martial weapons, but are even more feared for the deadly blade magic that is secret of their trade. Nightblades are not suited to go toe-to-toe with tougher enemies and rely on illusion to close with devastating attacks or fight from a distance with phantasmal blades, Arcanist, or the Shaman as well. I guess we'll just go with the Soldier right now since we have so many points invested already into that. Like, I didn't even know that right here. Like, I didn't see that at all. I'm glad I noticed that. So we go here and go to Soldier. So we get some skill points, right? We have 18 available skill points, I guess. Right? Oh my gosh, check that out. No wonder. No wonder. That's insane. I was just sitting here making life much more difficult than it needed to be. Look at this. We get 1,300 life points. Holy crap. Oh, wait a minute. I see. I see. So, the renowned tactician Markovian always maneuvers to strike with those of higher ground. The classic attack inspires the Markovian's battlefield tactics, features a powerful downward strike to throw enemies off balance, weakening their defenses. Far from beating you into submission, the sting of enemy blows rouses your anger instead, adding extra force to your attacks. Such force is channeled into the attack that it compresses the very air, projecting out a wave of energy that stuns and damages foes. This attack requires a shield or two-handed weapon. Cadence. The use of weapon forms in combat gives your attacks a natural cadence with peaks and ebbs that, while predictable, are nonetheless effective and difficult to counter. When used as your default weapon attack, cadets will magnify the power of every third single weapon strike. Huh. Makir's will. As you draw close to death, the unyielding will of Manir fills you with renewed strength. Requires a shield or two-handed weapon. Activates when healing drops below 33%. 25 seconds skill recharge. 10 second duration. Restores 15% health. 40% regen. Heavily regenerating military training. Strengthens and fortifies the body against the hardships of war. Physique and health points. The discord of wrathful souls throws the soldiers' pure fighting cadence and sows it into elemental energy. The fury of cadence renaissance was the target, causing heavily beating and strike additional nearby targets. Wow. It's a lot of points to invest to get there, though. We're gonna wait on that. You only can put 1 point in the tremor. With the will of the Manir, smash the ground with a mighty two-handed hander and rip up devastating waves of energy upon your foes. This technique requires a two-handed melee weapon. Tremor is not a default weapon attack enhancer and cannot trigger effects such as so it turns it into an effective ground slam, I take it. Let's try what we got. Now we got devotion too. See what this is. Defensive abilities. We don't have any points available. I think we're going to be back to one slashing stuff. attack speed, pierce resistance, and lightning resistance. A lot of these stuff we need to just sell off. Alright. And we can weapon swap if we want to. Armor piercing. Short sword. See what this does. Now I just gotta figure out how to switch it out. There we go. Now we have cadence on our left click. See what this does. Ooh. That third hit of cadence, man, that does work. Incredibly effective. Definitely worth picking up. If this isn't one you've played, make sure you grab it. Especially at the $10 price point. Well worth the buy. Until next time, this has been your boy Jin Gaming. Peace out.